Guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to 2023, the first video of 2023. For those of y'all new here, or maybe even if you have watched my videos before, I don't know that I ever did a proper intro. Maybe I did, I can't remember, but since it's a new year, let's go for it. My name is Jasmine. I live in zone 9B where I garden. I bought a house about a year ago, a little over a year ago, and I have built out a beautiful garden. My property is a little under a quarter of an acre, so I have a lot of space. I have been spending the past year building some raised beds. I have some fruit trees. I have a lot of things. You can go back and look at my previous garden tours if you're interested in that. I am a gardener, of course. I'm an herbalist. I am a plant person all around. In my garden, I focus mostly on vegetable production and fruits, but I do want to start growing my own medicinal herbs and cut flowers this year, so I'm really excited about that. So I'm making this video because I saw a lot of garden YouTubers making reflection videos on their 2022 gardening year, and I thought it was a really good idea, and I found them super helpful. So I wanted to make my own version to hopefully contribute to that, maybe inspire some other people to do that, and to get us thinking about the past year and to get us excited about the new year and the things that we want to do. So 2022, when I think about my biggest kind of lesson or failures, learning experiences from that year, I think the major one, and kind of all of the things that I came up with, were all due to a lack of planning. If I reflect back on, since I had my first garden, my strategy for gardening has been chaos. It has been chaotic and very impulsive, and I know that all gardeners kind of have that in them. Well, all people have this in them, where it's kind of like, oh, I see this thing, I want it, I'm really intrigued by it, let me try this, let me try this, let me try this. And that's fine. It keeps everything exciting and fresh and new, and that's something that I never want to go away because it ignites my passion. But I do think that now that I'm more settled, I own my house, I have all this space to grow, I think that having a plan is going to be very, very beneficial to me moving forward. So that lack of planning that I mentioned, it kind of showed up in a few ways. So one, running out of space to plant things, not having the things that I needed in order to have a successful garden, not having the right plants at the right time. This year, I really want to do something different. I have already consulted our seeding calendar for the year, and I've been thinking about not only what I want to plant and when I'm going to plant it, but also where. This was a big thing for me in 2022, was running out of space. So I would buy a bunch of seedlings or start a bunch of seeds, and then once it came time to put them out, I didn't have nearly as much space as I thought I did. And this is a common thing, and it's something that I expect to continue and to some extent. But the way that it happened for me, it was just chaos again. So this year I've kind of went through and wrote down exactly what I want to grow. Well, exactly like the seeds I'm starting. I'm keeping better notes, so I'm writing down the date that I'm starting those seeds, the date that they germinated, and then I want to write down, the day that I put them out, and just general information, but also location. So as I've been doing that and working on that garden plan, I have discovered that I'm going to need several more beds. I'm going to have to extend my growing space a lot. So what this will look like is I'm probably going to do a combination of raised beds and in-ground beds, and this will include vegetables, cut flowers, and medicinal herbs, so it's not just me growing a bunch of veg. It's also going to include my fruit trees as well. So I thought about a bunch of different, materials and types of things that I could do. I was really, 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 really wanting those cute Birdie's beds or Vigo Garden beds, like the ones that come in the nice colors. It looks kind of like aluminum or something, but they are so expensive. They're so expensive, and they had the Afterpay option, and I was like, maybe, but I didn't do it, y'all. I didn't do it. That stuff is toxic, but I love it. But I didn't do it. I did not put them on layaway. I decided to just do wooden beds. So I'm going to do a combination of pressure treated wood and cedar fence posts. I am using pressure treated wood because I have done my research on that and it has been determined to be safe. The wood is treated with copper from my understanding and not arsenic or, you know, those harmful things that it used to be back in the past. Our extension agent has kind of given us the okay to use those materials in our garden for the edible foods. So I feel comfortable doing that. And it won't be all of my beds, but it will be some of them. And I'm okay with that. Obviously, do what's best for you and your family and make those decisions and do your research and determine what is in your budget and what's going to work for you. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe like 10 more beds in my backyard. And I'm also going to do some stuff in the front yard as well because I think I mentioned this in my December garden tour video, I'm really wanting to work on my front yard landscaping. Right now I have a couple of trees out there. I'm going to plant some more. My 2 mulberry bushes, I'm going to put those out probably this weekend. And I just want to do like some garden pathways. I really want to do a fence around the front yard because we have a lot of dogs in our neighborhood and I would prefer if they were not in my yard. I love dogs, I respect them, but I also respect myself. So that is something that I want to kind of keep out, especially because I do want to grow edibles up there. I don't want dogs coming in or, you know, pets coming in and doing their business in those areas. I want to put in a nice arbor and then just some really pretty perennials. I want to do a rain garden in the backyard. I want to do a lot of native plants. And I also want to work on my privacy in my backyard. So I do want to do a fence this year, but I don't necessarily think that's going to happen. So right now, along with my garden planning, I'm also thinking about financially what is feasible for me and trying to like be realistic about what I can accomplish and to kind of put all my weight behind those things instead of trying to do a bunch of different things and not really getting ahead on any of them. So I think the best thing for me to do right now is going to be doing a combination of different privacy things in the backyard, all around involving plants. So of course I'm going to plant some trees and some shrubs, but those are going to take some time to get established. So what I want to do is do some large trellises along the back and the sides to grow some fast growing vines on them. Hopefully next year we'll have a nice private space back here. That's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. I really do want to hear about y'all's 2023 goals, the things that you're planning in your garden. Are you building new beds? Are you trying new varieties? Are you moving? What are you planning for your 2023 garden? What are you reflecting on for 2022? I love to hear in the comments below, even if it's not garden related, what's going on in your life. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I will see y'all next week. Bye.